Greetings and salutations, everybody. Thank you for joining me again today as I sit here on my tiered neighborhood of CS2 overlooking what I've put together over here. I am reminded of just how good I have it, or how good we as players have it in City Skylines 1. Whereas my last episode, we just came off that beautiful tiered landscape with the assistance of all the mods and that game has to offer us, and we're just ever so patiently waiting. And oh boy, I just cannot emphasize patiently enough. Patiently waiting for mod support to show up for this game because it needs it. Oh my god, does it need it. I do not know what they're thinking with these shadows. I have seen with other players that they have these shadows worked out here. They seem to be fine if I get closer to them. Well, yeah, like really close to them. Like they work out okay here, but as soon as you get a hop, skip, and a step away from them, they turn into this rubbish, and oh boy, yeah, it's difficult to look at. So, I am just going to try to steamroll my way through it and just get to building. Yeah, that just looks, oh my gosh, that looks terrible. Oddly enough, that follows the terrain curves. I probably could have changed the terrain a little bit, but it does follow the curves. So, it is what it is. I'm not going to deal with it too much. I'm not going to worry about it. Just going to let bygones be bygones, and by God, I'm... Oh, man. Oh, I definitely don't want that much commercial. I actually want to do a little bit of another graphic glitch. I want to do a little bit of residential in here, just make that kind of work out a little bit better. Actually, I want to make this land a little bit smoother. Do I want to... Yeah, I definitely need to bring that down. I was trying to think of a tooltip. If I'm being fair, I want to see if this landscaping doodad actually... Yes, I called it a doodad. Sue me. Let's see, I want to mark where I think this will be. Let's try... Yeah, I can barely see that. Get in there. See if that... So that comes out... almost a square. Let's see. And we don't have the ability to move rocks yet, because we don't have the move it tool. Balls! What am I doing? I'm trying to figure out on my own what the radius is for these tools. And this thing is set to 90. Okay, so that train of thought can be thrown out the window. Get rid of the bush. So, as I place these in, I'm going to tell you what I thought was going to work, but is in fact not going to work. What I thought was going to work is, or what I thought would make sense, is the fact that each of these little squares would have equated to 10% of the brush size here. So 90 would have been 9 squares, or 60 would have been 6 squares, 100 would have been 10 squares, etc. That's not the case, not by a long shot. So I'm just going to leave that alone, not worry about it anymore. I'm going to make small houses here because I can. And one thing I was taking into account was the fact that not all the houses, not everything that you need to zone has to take up these 6 squares. And I know that's a common thing now, but for me, still learning as a new player, I don't play this as much as other people do. They are way more into it than I am at this point. But as a new player, that's something that I'm trying to pick up on as I group these things individually. Give these people some room for a backyard. Make different sized houses. Here. Yep, that one. Smaller one there. Take out the tree. Yeah, make that one 3. That one 3. That's gonna be 4. That can be more. Oh, I'm a poet, and I don't want to know it. I don't want to know how good or bad I am as a poet. Anyways, so finish up getting these houses in. Let's make that one a little lower. Why not? Mix things up a little. And why am I putting big houses next to small ones? I don't know. Because I can. Haven't figured out that methodology yet. Ugh, words. I'm going to put a little bit of commercial up here. They definitely want commercial. Let's see about an office building. Yeah, they want an office building. So remember what I was saying about in the last video how these little construction platforms are just boring. If I recall correctly, City Skylines, or not just City Skylines, but SimCity 4, even SimCity from 2013. Oh, hang on. Graphic glitch. I'm going to take a drink. Oh, coffee, you guessed it, because that's what Americans do. And I don't drink, so I don't drink beer. Anyway, okay. So yeah, SimCity from 2013, City Skylines, SimCity 4, including its expansion pack, SimCity 3000, SimCity 2000, even SimCity, the first one. And I'm not talking, no, actually I'm thinking of 2000. I'll backtrack a little bit. But even SimCity, the one that looks straight down on the map that has no alternate angles whatsoever, had some kind of building animation to it. All those games had building animations to it. You know what this is? This is mobile stuff. This is what mobile SimCity games do. They just sit there and then poof, building. This is so boring. I thought this was going to be something they would have improved upon, like put more detail into the buildings as they come up, but no. The best we have right now, the best we have right now is what City Skylines does. I don't play other city builder games, so I'm not familiar with like games like City in Motion or anything like that. So I don't know what they do. I've seen other YouTube players, or YouTubers play those games, and I didn't pay enough attention to the building mechanics. They don't actually sit there and try and watch these buildings come in. But I'm sitting here, I'm watching this thing come in. I know it's going to be here any second now. But, yeah, for a commercial building, there should be something building here. For office building, for a house, there should be something building here. Show me an animation, a construction animation, that is not just a crane. Have the crane on the side of the building. Yeah. Talking too fast. Sorry. Have the crane on the side of the building that's being erected. Don't just give me a crane in a blank spot. Some of these don't even have cranes in them. Like this guy over here. Look at that. Just blank thing. There should be an animation going up here. And that is just has irked me so bad from day one. I thought they were going to do something different. And then poof. See? Buildings. Building, building. Poof. Buildings. Just yeah, that's just so annoying. And I'm not pleased with how that turned out. So that rant is over. That bugs me about this game. It probably won't change anytime soon. They have so much on their plate that needs to be fixed, and I just don't see things like that being fixed anytime soon. Let's see here. Let's go up and then take the curve. Definitely it. Come over. Let's see. My plan is to build a high school here. Let's see how well. Oh, that's not exactly 90. That's 90. I don't know how well that's going to work though. Yeah, that's going up a hill, so I don't know how well that's going to work. Hang on a second. I want to see something. Yeah, it's going a little bit up the hill. Hang on. Let me flatten out a little bit here. Yep, that road needs to come down a lot. And darn it, what did I say about the move it tool? That's not a thing. Make sure that's good. No. Alright, let's try that road again. Where are you? The idea was to line up with this one. Kind of make it yeah, let's put the school in first. Okay, hey, it actually does fit. Alright. So there's that. Let's make my hill with less lumpies and bumpies, because you know who will smite me in his sleep if there are lumpies and bumpies. No, he won't. He's a nice guy. I think he's a nice guy anyway. He sounds like a nice guy. I'm sure you all know who I'm talking about too. Who am I talking about without saying his name? Let's see. Wow, is that really 180? Jesus. Okay, so there's that. I know it has its own parking lot here, but I'm going to put in another one just for the sake of... How big is this lot? I could do a big one. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. What? That apparently did not work. Overlapping. Ah, really? Fine, I'll do it your way. I don't know why that was... That just seems really, really off. No, I'm going to do something else there. Leave it for now. I'm going to do something else. Do I have... I kind of have parks. Let's see. Small park, small plaza. Small playground at a high school? No, I don't need a campfire site because last thing I need is to be encouraging young pyros. Flatten it out. Well, at least I still have the wall. So I suppose that's cool. Even hill up there. And I will go ahead and put in a pathway, which it sucks that there's not more variety for pathways. I mean, there's the look of the bridges, which I suppose comes with the bridge expansion, or not an expansion, but I want to say that's part of an expansion, but I wouldn't swear to it. I don't know. I got the Ultimate bundle, so I'm not sure if this is included in the Ultimate bundle. From what I've read, though, you guys are not missing out on the Ultimate bundle right now. It actually seems like a complete waste of time and effort to get that, which is really, really sad. I do not like talking bad about a new game that I've been anticipating, but a lot of people don't. And they are doing it anyways. They have to do it anyways because, you know, this game is just, it's not there. It's not ready. And it's sad. It really is. I think one of my long-term goals for this channel is to, you know, play the game as best I can, get as far as I can with this city, and see how I feel about the game when the last milestone is reached, when I get to Megalopolis. No, I'm not going to trip over my words like someone else does, but yeah, when I get to Megalopolis, I'll do my lasting impressions of this game. And I hope by then that the patches and the bug fixes will be greatly improved. Right now I'm working with the patch 1.0.13 F1. For those of you who are curious as to when I'm playing this, apologies for not having it up on my channel right away. My plan for this is I want to mirror what I've done over here, so I'm making another curve with this area. This doesn't seem to be doing what I want to do, so I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like this bulldozer icon is just, or the bulldozer tool is lacking, if that makes any sense. Why were they utilizing the pedestrian path? That's weird. This game is all kinds of weird. But yeah, and you know, I would love to praise this game, but right now I have to agree with what other people have concluded, is that we're dealing with still an early release version of this game that they say is the release candidate, and it shouldn't be. Like, it should still be in development. It really should. Yeah. Oh well. I thought that was going to be a little smoother, but it's not. Oh well, at least I still have that. Let's see what I'll put there. Be an office building or commercial. I'm not seeing the type of, well, because like commercial has this customer thing. Offices, well, I don't know. Like, do I think of it as jobs or what? You know what I mean? Medium density housing. So another thing I was reading up on that I kind of want to. One second. To reiterate on is the fact that I've read mixed reviews saying that you should either ignore the demand bar or do what it says. Most people say ignore it. I don't know how I feel about that, because every time I do what I would like to do with the buildings, I don't necessarily grow in what I would like. And that's kind of, I don't know. I got mixed feelings about that. I'll just leave it at that. Let's see here. So there's that. I'll let that grow in. Your basic ass construction plots. Let's see. I want to go over here. Ooh, a fire. Somebody better deal with the fire before the house burns down, which I don't have intelligent people in here yet. Oh, there he comes. There he comes. I was gonna say I don't have intelligent people in here yet, so it might take him a bit. The hearse beat the fireman to the punch. Did you see that? The hearse got there first. Wow. It's like, why are we putting this house out? I mean, people are already dead. Oh my gosh. That is super funny. I don't know if just by me pointing it out, but I find that funny. Like, they're already dead. Who cares? Okay, let's see here. Let's go straight. Let's go straight. How far out am I going? About that far. Yeah. And then let's go ahead and level the land out here. Cut some flatten this out. Let's landscape before we build, because that always works. Who wants to build on hilly, uneven terrain, right? Okay. Road. So one thing I found out, well, not really found out, one thing that really sunk into my primitive, naive brain was the fact that in past videos, my experience points were not going up super fast because I wasn't really building anything. And don't ask me why that took so long to kick in, but it did. And I'm not proud of how long it took me to figure that out, but at least I figured it out, you know? Let's see. Police station, administration. Oh, I do have the welfare office. Okay. So, forgot where I put it. Put it over here. Let's put it there. I don't remember if there was extension wings on that or not. I don't think there is, because there'd be something down here if there was. Okay, we do park maintenance. Nope, not that. There you are. maintenance depot out in the middle of nowhere. There's hardly any parks. I might repurpose this later. I don't know. Let me see one other thing here. The road services deal. Overground parking building. I've heard some stories about this automated parking building where if you move it with cars, you get quite the show. I don't know if I'm going to do that because I don't really like causing chaos. I'm sorry. I'm not a chaos connoisseur. I might do something just for shits and giggles, but I'll feel really bad about it. Oh, there's road maintenance depot. Maybe I want to do that more than the park maintenance one. Yeah, let's put road maintenance in there because I feel like I'll need that more than park maintenance. So you go away. Let me check one thing. Let's see what. So I got upgrades. I got extra garage. Could be in the back. Oh, it would just be in the back. Okay. Can I put my park maintenance building next to it? Ooh, I can. I even have room to move that street out a little bit. Hey, I could do that. That works. Maybe even got a driveway here. Now, if I was crafty, like, say, our good friend Biffa, where he likes to use tools that are not meant to be used. He's kind of like the... Why am I still on that? Go away. Where he will show you how all the tools that are basically mods at this point for CS2, for example, he'll show you how to utilize them, how to get to them, and all that stuff. I'm not saying I haven't tried that. I have seen that menu. I'm kind of wanting to put my, as stupid as this sounds, I kind of want to put my faith in to the game itself to see what it comes up with. Can I put custom stuff in here? Yes, I can, and maybe I probably will at some point. But for now, and I'll probably eat my words very, very soon, probably in the next episode or two, I want to see what the game comes up with as far as any kind of detailing stuff goes. I would expect it to be in parks, sort of, not really parks. What would it be under? Communications, maybe landscaping. I mean, that's not really a hack at all. It's a basic tool. You can put trees in where you want. We don't have a line tool for trees, but you can put them in one at a time, or you can put in a group of them. But let's see here. So what I'm trying to say is I'm not a fanatic about detailing, but because I'll only work on one area. Like, I'll probably make this one little area right here pretty, and then I'll just completely ignore the rest of the city. And I don't feel like that's acceptable for especially a YouTube channel where it's just if I'm going to do something like that, I should do it throughout the whole city. And so I'm not going to really focus too much on detailing. I'm going to try to let the assets do the work themselves as best as they can and see where I get. Again, I'll probably eat my words later on down the road, but for now, that's what I'm going to go with. So let's see. We got park maintenance. We got road maintenance, and we have an office for the poor people. We don't have an office for the poor. Well, that's high rent. We don't have an office for the poor businesses, but we have ones for the poor people. And there's a crime going on. And you're abandoned. Well, that sucks. So, I am going to go into the right tool, soften this out. Just a little bit. Make it a happy hill. There we go. That looks happier. Doesn't look like it's in quite such a dugout area. So let's go up here and landscape this out. How much of that is actually... So that's kind of a hill. Do I really want to keep the hill? What I want to do here is I want to put in a grain farm, I think it is. And let's see, let me get this figured out as far as this terrain is concerned. Let me see where this sits as far as specialized industry. Grain farming, livestock. I feel like these should be one and the same. So this is fertile land, from what I am understanding. So let's do one of those. Let's just go back this way. There we go, and then let's do one for livestock. There, on that. Invalid thing. And I'll probably just come back. Oh, hang on. Let's just go out to the edge of the hill here. And just do one of those deals. Okay. Let's come back and smooth out this hill a little bit. Can I please smooth out the hill? Really? Take that back up. Okay. So I think that'll work. And darn it, no move it tool again. Lord help me with this lack of a move it tool. Of course, this is how things were a lot in. Wow, you are really far down there. Wow. Okay. Not even sure if this is making a whole lot of sense to do this or not, but I'm doing it. Of course, I haven't seen, how any vehicles treat this. So I don't know if there's going to be anything going over this and just sinking down into hills or not. I guess I'll find out. Alright, so yeah, grain and livestock. I hope that'll work. Computer glitch. Time for another drink. Hey, I keep talking. Let me know if that's a good thing to you or not. Alright, so let's get that up there. Alright. So utilize that fertile land, and just in time for winter? I think winter's coming around, just around the corner, right? Fall, October. Hey, what happened in October of 2023? Evil was presented. No, I'm just kidding. It's not actually evil. It's nice that we have a new variation, but it's still very, very lackluster. Let's see. Hey, there's another fire. Is there any fire? Well, there's kind of a fire truck. I got there pretty quick. Maybe that high school education helped him out. Let's see. So what do I want? What do I want to do with this? So there is the tiered neighborhood again. Excuse me. You know what? I want to do something a little bit different with this. I want to go ahead, move this, move that. All these people. Let's go ahead and just pause and just take out all of this stuff. I want to put in that botanical garden that I was looking at earlier. And let's see, let's line it up right in between these streets. Hey, next milestone unlocked. Awesome. So let's go into the progression panel. And of course I'll go ahead and wrap it up here in just a little bit with every milestone. I think these ones are going to be probably make for longer videos, but for now I'm just going with every milestone and just work with what I can do a little bit. Intersections. Hey, there we go. Finally can do. Was I going to do intersections? Let's see, what was my plan? Yes, intersections and the college. There we go. Okay. So, what's going to be my go-to plan for next time? Seeing a need for these yet. Police headquarters. Maybe a city hall, maybe not. Water. I could probably definitely do something with water. Maybe, I don't know if you can kind of see it over here, over the top of this menu, but let's clear that out. Yeah, just like this whole area, I was thinking of doing something with the boats, and just kind of going through here and around here. Open up a few more plots of land, and just kind of take a boat mode of transport of some type through here. Just kind of loop it around and do that for the for starters. Not sure what I'll do with any of those islands. I was thinking for this one I would do like a university style island, but we'll see how that works out. Anyways, going back into Tiny Town. Let's see, parks. Probably might want to do large parks and or sports parks. See how those work out. Underground parking building, automated parking building, grand bridge. A magnificent bridge that'll be a landmark of the city. Well, I hope so. Water treatment plant? I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there. So that's it for Tiny Town. I'm now officially a town rather than a village. Go me. Boomtown will be my next goal for my next video, because I have all of this planned out, as you can tell. And when I come back, I will make something a little bit more, add something to this little neighborhood. So I think that's a good place to stop. Added a neighborhood there, added a high school, a few buildings there, a few farms out that way, and somewhere for these people to go and relax. That's a little bit unique. I will also go ahead and fix this intersection next time. So all of that to look forward to in the next video. Thanks guys for sticking with me in this one, and I will see you next time.